Israel. The Israel Defense Forces, commonly known as the IDF, were formed in 1948 during the establishment of the Israeli state and have since evolved into one of the most technologically advanced militaries in the world. Mandatory conscription creates a large trained reserve force, allowing rapid mobilization during conflict. Israel places heavy emphasis on intelligence, air superiority, missile defense systems, and precision warfare. Continuous security challenges have shaped a military culture centered on readiness, innovation, and rapid response. Systems such as layered missile defense networks and advanced surveillance technologies reflect Israel's focus on protecting a small territory surrounded by potential threats, while cyber capabilities have become an increasingly important dimension of national defense. Bahrain maintains a compact military designed primarily for internal security and coastal defense. Its strategic importance comes largely from hosting foreign naval forces that contribute to regional maritime stability. Bahrain invests in maintaining capable naval and air units suited to protecting shipping lanes and national infrastructure. Cooperation with allies plays a central role in its defense planning, helping compensate for limited manpower and geographic size. Kuwait's armed forces were heavily reshaped after the Iraqi invasion in 1990, leading to significant modernization and defense cooperation with international allies. The military focuses on deterrence and homeland defense, supported by advanced air power and defensive systems. Kuwait's strategy relies on strong alliances combined with improved readiness to prevent future vulnerability. Regular joint exercises and modernization programs aim to ensure rapid response capability in case of regional instability. Qatar maintains a relatively small military but compensates through advanced technology purchases and strong defense alliances. The country hosts major foreign military bases, which play a key role in its overall security strategy. Qatar has invested heavily in modern fighter jets and air defense systems in recent years, reflecting regional tensions and the need for deterrence despite limited population size. Training cooperation and joint exercises with partner nations allow Qatar to maintain operational readiness while relying on diplomatic balancing to reinforce national security. United Arab Emirates. The UAE armed forces have transformed rapidly from a small defensive force into a technologically advanced regional military. Heavy investment in training, special operations, and modern aircraft has allowed the UAE to participate in multinational operations beyond its borders. Rather than relying solely on manpower, the UAE emphasizes professionalization, advanced equipment, and strategic partnerships with Western countries. Its military strategy focuses on mobility and precision rather than scale, supported by advanced surveillance systems and integrated air defense networks that enhance situational awareness across the Gulf region. Jordan. The Jordanian armed forces are widely respected for professionalism despite limited resources. Historically shaped by British training and regional conflicts, Jordan's military prioritizes stability, border protection, and counterterrorism operations. Peacekeeping missions and international cooperation form an important part of its identity. The military also plays a stabilizing role within Jordan itself, supporting national resilience in a region often marked by instability. Its experience managing refugee flows and maintaining secure borders has made it a reliable partner in international security operations. Iran's military structure is unique because it operates through two parallel forces: the regular army and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The regular military handles traditional defense roles, while the Revolutionary Guard focuses on ideological protection, regional influence, and asymmetric warfare. Since the 1979 revolution, Iran has invested heavily in missile technology, drone development, and proxy networks rather than conventional large-scale modernization. Geography and sanctions have pushed Iran towards self-reliance in weapons production and defensive strategy. Naval doctrine in the Persian Gulf also reflects asymmetric thinking, relying on fast attack craft, coastal missiles, and unconventional tactics designed to counter technologically superior opponents. Iraq's military has undergone repeated transformation due to wars, regime change, and reconstruction efforts. Once one of the largest armies in the Middle East during the late 20th century, it was dismantled and rebuilt after 2003. Modern Iraqi forces focus on internal security, counterterrorism, and rebuilding operational capacity following the fight against extremist groups. Ongoing reforms aim to strengthen coordination between army units, air support, and national defense institutions. Training partnerships partnerships with foreign militaries continue to shape the rebuilding process as Iraq works toward long-term stability. Turkey. The Turkish armed forces are one of the largest and most experienced militaries in the Middle East, shaped by both NATO membership and regional security concerns. Modern Turkey inherited its military traditions from the late Ottoman Empire, which emphasized professionalism and secular national defense. The army remains the dominant branch, supported by a capable air force and navy that operate across the Mediterranean and Black Sea. In recent years, Turkey has also invested heavily in domestic defense production, including drones, armored vehicles, and naval platforms, allowing it to reduce dependence on foreign suppliers while expanding its geopolitical reach. Yemen. Yemen's military has fragmented due to prolonged internal conflict and political division. What once existed as a unified national force has split into competing factions aligned with different political and regional actors. Equipment shortages, shifting alliances, and decentralized command structures define its current condition. The situation illustrates how state instability directly affects military cohesion and operational effectiveness, with regional involvement further complicating attempts to rebuild a unified defense system. Syria. The Syrian Arab armed forces were historically structured as a conventional military aligned with Soviet doctrine during the Cold War. Years of civil conflict significantly altered its composition, reducing traditional capabilities while increasing reliance on allied forces and irregular units. The military's primary role shifted from external defense to internal conflict operations. Infrastructure damage, manpower losses, and evolving battlefield tactics have reshaped how the Syrian military operates, highlighting the long-term impact prolonged internal war can have on a national defense structure. Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabian armed forces are among the best-funded militaries globally due to the country's oil wealth. Saudi Arabia has invested extensively in advanced aircraft, missile defense systems, and modern equipment purchased from Western allies. Despite strong technology and funding, the military has historically relied on foreign training and logistical support. Its strategic focus centers on protecting energy infrastructure, securing borders, and countering regional rivals. Ongoing reforms aim to increase domestic defense manufacturing and professional training while adapting the military to modern hybrid warfare environments that include cyber threats and drone warfare. Oman. The Sultan's armed forces of Oman are relatively small but highly professional, focusing on territorial defense and maritime security. Oman's strategic location along major shipping routes has shaped its naval and coastal defense priorities. Long-standing partnerships with Western militaries have influenced training and modernization. The country's defense posture emphasizes neutrality and stability rather than regional power projection, reflecting Oman's broader diplomatic strategy of maintaining balanced relations with neighboring states. Lebanon. The Lebanese armed forces operate under complex political and social conditions, balancing national defense with internal stability responsibilities. Limited resources have shaped a military focused on border security, counterterrorism, and maintaining public order. The military is often viewed domestically as a unifying national institution within a diverse and politically fragmented society, maintaining relative public trust compared to other national institutions while operating under significant political constraints. Egypt. The Egyptian armed forces are one of the oldest standing militaries in the region and remain a central institution within Egyptian society and politics. After decades of conflict with Israel and later peace agreements, Egypt shifted toward modernization and internal stability roles. The army is particularly large and maintains strong land forces alongside a growing navy designed to protect trade routes through the Suez Canal. Military influence extends beyond defense into economic and infrastructure sectors inside the country, where military-run enterprises contribute to national development projects. Egypt's geographic position linking Africa and the Middle East makes its military strategically significant for regional security cooperation.